materials. So for us, I think that was quite important. The fact that it's been regulated, and there's that requirement for the companies to make sure that they do that. Now, even here at home, I think we're getting there, because currently we're seeing the reprocessing of mine tailings being the trend. And that, I think, goes to the strategy of waste as a resource strategy, with the accompanying environmental impact, positively so. And the reprocessing of mining dams, especially gold, it's now the norm. So I think gradually we are starting to approximate what China is doing. And I do believe that at some point we may even see regulations coming through that requires mining to make sure that even the most basic of waste is being seen as a resource towards beneficial applications. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That is it for us. Thank you very much, panelists.
Thank you.
It's hot, man.
Yeah.
It's yours. Yep. Yeah, sorry, man. Okay, thank you very much. You and your panel. I know no lightning sounds like that, but I didn't see the flash. Thank you very much, Hugo, for your panel. Sorry, everybody, panel facilitators, I know it's not your fault, but we started very late. So the request for a discount still stands, please. It's a Friday today. It's not Black Friday, but 50% discount would do just fine. Thank you. We have 3 more panels to go through. So we need to take a leg stretch, but before the leg stretch, we had to postpone a presentation from the Council for Geoscience by Siphelele Buthelezi. It was not her fault. Somehow it was misplaced. You know, that's geoscience for you. You have to look for these things. You need explorers. So let's welcome Siphelele Buthelezi, and then after that we'll need a leg stretch, and then we have 3 panels. Please, panel members, get ready. The next one that's going to come after the tea break, get ready and make sure you get mic. A round of applause for Siphelele.
Thank you, Program Director. I will demonstrate with my presentation that all the geoscience you need, we have. It is not misplaced by any form. Premier of Limpopo, Dr. Phophi Ramathuba, Deputy Minister, MECs, all members of the Executive Council, all officials, CEOs, ladies and gentlemen, I greet you all in the mighty and wonderful name of science. As introduced, my name is Siphelele Buthelezi, and I'll be presenting on the province's mineral potential. This is our disclaimer. We are very confident with our science, but we are not responsible for how you choose to use it. The outline of my presentation, I'll basically cover what the Council for Geoscience does, what we've done in the Limpopo province, and I'll introduce our data portal, which is coincidentally where you'll find all the geoscience. So from this slide, the most important note to make is the fact that we are mandated by legislation to collect, curate, interpret geoscientific data, and we make it available to our stakeholders to make investment decisions, and also to the government to make development decisions. As an organization, we underwent a strategic reorientation where we wanted our science to have an impact on societal issues. We didn't want to do science just for the sake of doing science. We wanted it to resolve issues of the nation, global issues. We then developed an integrated multidisciplinary geoscience mapping program, which has core themes that center around support to economic growth, the environment and health, innovation and diplomatic relations. But for the purposes of this presentation, I'll focus on the theme of economic growth through exploration and mining, and specifically to Limpopo. We identified that the amount of exploration and mining activity and the economic revenue from the mining industry in South Africa is not a reflection of our good geology and of our mineral endowment. So we then had to benchmark with other countries that are leading in that space to see where we can be missing the mark. We found that these countries had extensively mapped their country at a scale of 1:50,000, which just means that it brings more detail into the geological map. As such, we then undertook to improve our 1:50,000 map coverage, which we've successfully done. As you can see, from 2001 or so, we've managed to move from 2021, I apologize, we've managed to move from about 8% to 17% currently. It may look like not much progress, but if you consider the fact that each little red can cost between 3 million to 5 million, so it's quite significant progress. Now, bringing it to Limpopo, my Zulu keeps coming out. I say Limpopo, Limpopo. So the province is not only rich in avocados, but it's also rich in mineral resources, as we've heard from the previous speakers. So year on year, mining contributes to more than 20% of the province's GDP, contributing about 24.7 in 2023. But what are these minerals and where are they? So the list is long. You'll see on the map on the side that there are opportunities for new discoveries or extensions of the known discoveries, as has been said by previous speakers, that there are some minerals that were left because they were not economical for the bigger players. A speaker yesterday said that Limpopo should be